Are you looking for a simple exhaust fan kit that is still going to do a great job of scrubbing smell? Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's take a look at the Spider Farmer 4-inch inline fan kit with speed controller and see how it compares to their other inline fans. As this is sold as a kit, you will have it all delivered in a single large box like this one. As always, the packaging is great, and this is another unit that the USPS managed to deliver in one piece. The first thing I am going to pull out is the thermometer/hygrometer that this kit comes with, and note that you will need to provide your own AAA battery to power this thing as it does not seem to come with one. Next up are the three 4-inch clamps that you will use to attach the ductwork to the system. After that, I am going to pull out the 25 feet of 4-inch ductwork that this comes with. You will see that inside of the larger box there are two smaller boxes, and you will need to open these up as well to get to the rest of the kit. In the first box is the carbon filter, and while it already has a dust sleeve on it, they send it with an extra as well, which is a nice touch. You will also find the hanging straps in there, and you will see me use them later to hang this up in the tent. After that is the box that has the fan in it, and on the top you will find the hanging straps for this unit, along with its speed controller. This controller is fully adjustable through its whole range, and if you turn it all the way to the left, it will turn the fan off. Next up is the power cord, and then after that we can remove the fan itself. Hooking up the fan is super easy. First up, you just plug the speed controller into its pigtail on the fan itself, followed by the power cord. The newest change that they have added to all of their exhaust fans are the eyelets that are now on the body of the fan, which are going to make it so much easier to hang in the tent later on. I am going to sit here and mess with the Velcro strap for a bit, but we can skip over this part and get directly into hanging it in the tent. My initial plan was to hang both the carbon filter and the fan itself along the back wall of the tent, which is a pretty typical place for me to put it. Once I got it up there, however, I didn't like how tight everything was going to be, and so I decided to go ahead and hang the carbon filter on the left wall of the tent. I am actually going to split the fan and the carbon filter up this time, with a short section of ductwork connecting them. Once that was up and in place, it was time to grab the fan and get it mounted to the back wall of the tent, where I was initially intending to put the carbon filter. I liked the way this was all set up, and so I cut off a chunk of the ductwork and hooked them all together using two of the clamps that the set came with. However, what I am about to notice is that I have the fan set up to blow air into the tent instead of taking it out, which means that I am going to need to take it back apart and flip the fan around. Make sure to pay attention to the air direction arrow that is printed on the fan body so that you do not make the same mistake. Once that was all taken care of, however, I went ahead and got both the speed control cable and the power cable routed out the rear of the tent. All that I needed to do now was to hook up the exhaust duct itself and decide where I want it to go. I was initially thinking about running it out the top of the tent, but for the way that I wanted to route it and the fact that there would be a light in the middle of it meant that it would probably be better if I just ran it out the side of the tent, and so that is what I ended up doing. While I do like having the ability to set the fan to run with triggers depending on the temperature and humidity, there is definitely something nice about just being able to set the fan speed you want on the dial and then just letting it go. This fan kit is super affordable, and I think that something like this would work really well for most folks, as it will do an amazing job at moving air through the tent and removing all of the heat quickly. A big thank you to Spider Farmer for sending over this exhaust fan kit, and if you want to check out this unit or any of their other gear for yourself, make sure to click on the links to their website in the video description down below and use the discount code GEEKS at checkout to get 8% off your entire order.